Oh, good morning, guys. All right, we're going to try a different take on masterboards, kind of, today. But first, the whole bucket is planning to try to reproduce my fairy tree that I love so much. This is my recycled fairy from December with 49 dragonflies and Louisa Hensel. And when I did this video, she said that she wanted to try to do it, and that was awesome. And I told her I would show her my other tree with the door, and I keep forgetting. So here is my tree with the door. Can you see the tree? Okay, let me do it this way so you can see the whole thing for a second. There's everything on the desk, but so the tree wraps over the door and then around the spine. Can you see that? And so do the roots. Actually, the roots go all the way to the back. So this is my, I was doing a tutorial by Lori Marie Jenkins. And this is actually, I'm going to open it for you. This is a shadow box that I made. So I made it so that it would lay flat. It's quite sturdy. And then I have all these little, this is not exactly how she showed to do it. I just go overboard. So all these open up, and then there's little treasures and treats in each one. See, this one's still empty. I should put something in there. And this one has two little spaces down below that you can stick stuff. And this one opens up. They all open to hold bits and bobs that I obviously have not put in here. And this is a piece for my great-grandmother. And then there's a key down in the bottom. And then here's one of those antique tickets I always forget I own. And this one opens this way. And there's the lock for that key. And a clock, of course. I'm going to get a clock somewhere in there, right? And this one pulls out this way. It's a little drawer. Hang on. It hasn't been opened in a minute, and I'm holding it awkwardly. And there's a, ooh, don't do that. Oh, yeah, because I forgot the whole thing can come out, and there's two more behind it. I forgot about that. And then there's a lady on a moon. It's really like a circus delay lady from, I think this is like from Vegas or something. But yeah, and then there's one more in here. And this one is a floating heart. And there's stuff, a floating flower. And then there's stuff down, oh, it's hard for you to see, I'm sorry, below that flower down inside the box. And this, Lori Marie Jenkins on her website has a tutorial you can take anytime on doing a curio box, but then Patty went like, this is a piece from my grandma too, great grandma. And here's my little firefly, you guys. And if I ever opened this box, which I think I'm gonna remove the tree from it because I want to see this too all the time. This actually, my firefly glows in the dark. And I love this thing. I love it so much. I should do another one actually. But my tree is what I wanted to show her in my door. So this I did before I started making videos. And if you guys want to see this, I'm happy enough to do one of these again. It is so, it's awesome. All right, so that's that. I just wanted to show her because I keep saying I would. So you guys know I have this big, oh, I got to move my other tree. Hang on. I love trees so much. I have this big thing full of pieces, right? Pieces everywhere. And I always forget to use them. So I thought these little things here, and they're from like, I don't know, well, not that one probably, but they're from like AliExpress or something. And you guys know I struggle in neutrals and making a master board out of squares and rectangles. I haven't managed it yet. So I thought, what if we use these? What if I just use these? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to pick some squares and rectangles. But first I wanted to start with, I got some stuff and it came in this plastic bubble wrapper, whatchamajob, you know. Don't love these things. And I don't want it to just go into the recycling because we all know half of the recycling does not make it through the recycling process. So I thought, well, what if we cut it and turn it into 2 bags? I have so much stuff from yesterday still on my desk, you guys. And that's okay. So I just thought, let's just, okay, so there's a little flap there. So if I don't count that, and then I put this in half, probably showing you guys my address and everything. Obviously, not too worried about that. And then we just cut it here. And then maybe we could decorate it, right? So if we put this piece down, you don't have to worry about decorating. And then this piece, I thought, well, that could be cool. Let's give it a go. Because I don't know. Did I say hugs and love to you guys yet? So the whole bucket, obviously, just finished talking about her. Who has a channel, you guys? That's the name of her channel. She never signed her name when she talks to me. I know her name because we are in an artist, the mixed media. Oh, here you go. Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artist group on Facebook, and that's ran by PM Artist Studio. And we're in the same, we're both in it. So I know her name, but I don't know if she wants me to say her name on my channel, so I'm just saying the whole bucket. Now I forgot what, oh, yes, hugs and love to her. And then, my paper's over here. I wanted to say June. Hi, June, new subscriber, and she put into words for me. I would show you, but I don't know where the heck I sat it. So we'll wrap back to that for sure. The gel pull I did yesterday where I put the numbers across the face. She said exactly what I was trying to get to. It was making me think of Auschwitz, which I know I always say wrong, but I'm trying. I'm not German. I am. I just lied to you. I am so entirely lots and lots of German in my blood. I don't speak German. That's what I should have said. And then Carol and Kim. I just wanted to say hi to everybody. Give them some love and some hugs. And for me, prayers. I don't know if you guys like it or not. If you don't, just accept the light. But I say prayers. With your name out loud to God. Yep. So I'm just grabbing the washi tape because I just realized I cut the bottom of that and I should make sure it's going to stay. And it doesn't really matter. I'm just going to use... I'm going to try to go neutral, so I guess I'll use one of these neutral ones. That would make sense, wouldn't it? I'm pretty sure that this is already going to stay, and I can always, you know, sew it when I get in the mood. Almost, you guys, I cleared off the space so I could sit in the chair, which I was avoiding because I didn't want my hips to hurt, but I tweaked my hip yesterday in the store anyhow, so now it doesn't really matter. It's going to be angry for a minute now anyhow, which I'm trying to say which way the writing goes. This is so pretty and so delicate, but it does have writing. So that means one side isn't going to have the proper writing, which doesn't really matter because it's probably going to be glued to a page. And if not, we will cover it up. And it's so light, you can barely tell which direction it's going anyway. It's not like it's not up in your face, so it doesn't really matter. I just want to seal the bottom shut. There we go. All right, so let's start playing with some of these tag things. And I'm just going to grab different ones out of this box and different, like, you know, no, that's big. We're gonna start with the smaller ones. I don't know. I didn't plan it hugely. I just thought for like a week now, I thought maybe I should use these to try to make a masterboard. And I do have the book out, you know, if we want to put a masterboard in there. But I'm using Fabri-Tac because that's plastic. I think my art glitter glue would do it too, but you know, whatever. It's easier to make sure the first time around, huh? So yeah, I'm gonna try to go in the, you know how Gail and Carrie the Crafter do, and Barbara from 49 Dragonflies, and their stuff always looks so nice because it's all squared up and even, and I keep trying it and I keep not getting it. I got great pages, but not not that. I did one and I almost made it through, but you guys, seriously, it took me like 2 hours of concentration. It's concentrating to do it. It's not, and it's not even great. Here, I'll show you. It's in the book. It's oh, I thought it was that one, but you can see when I look back, I did not actually make it. And these are, oh, there it is. So it came out great, but this took me such an intense amount of concentration, and it's not even something complicated. It's simply, this is our circles. Remember doing the circle one? I love this page so much. There's squares and rectangles, but for some reason my brain does not want to square and rectangle, so every time I try, I mess it up. So we're going to try it again. This is the back of one of the, one of these. But, you know, it's a sticker. Well, it was a sticker. And so it's a good color. Why not use it? Because the whole thought is that I'll make this a neutral enough background that we can still put other things on it. Right? So we'll be able to stamp on it, or we'll be able to put a focal point on it. I'm not even sure it's going to stick. I might have needed to use matte medium. I don't know. We'll find out, won't we? Okay, we haven't used this one on here. I'm trying to not repeat them. See, and it's not going to take long even because, well, for this one, because it's such a small space. Yeah, I don't know. I just thought, well, that'd be cool. And I meant to ink these, and I totally forgot. So there's that. And because I have this down here on the bottom, I don't really have to worry about if part of the bottom is showing. You know, that's cool. Like I can see a space right there I missed. Oh, but look, they're not dry yet, so I can just scoot it over. What's this one? I don't want to put this color next to that color. I don't want to do that. So, but look at here. So if I put this one, like this, let me see, I'm trying to figure it out. Oh, I forgot to, I was so busy wanting to get into it. Look what I forgot to do. There. I wasn't even going to start with this one, just so you guys know. I was planning to start with the other one. But, you know, that's how my brain goes. So there it is. We started with this one after all. I'm over the edge. I'm trying to come back to the edge. Also not what I was doing. Holy smokes, Patty. Okay. Now we have to rip, which is unfortunate for me. Because that's when I start losing my mojo. Oh, wait, there's one right here. They're hard to see because they're clear. Just go straight, Patty. You can do it. No, look. I messed it up. It's not 100% straight. So we'll use that one here because I can cut part of the not straight part off. Oh, holy Hannah, Patty. See? And that's simply because I wasn't holding on to my ruler tight enough. Or I can just wrap it in and make that even stronger. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. So yeah, this is a nice little bubble wrap container, and I understand and I appreciate that my stuff comes in it, so my stuff is, you know, together. But then again, that also means, where'd the other piece just go? Oh, right here. Okay. That means that, did it. I was holding my breath, literally holding my breath. That means that, just more plastic out there in the space that doesn't necessarily do us any good. So I just thought, well, let's use it. And if I have to, I'll completely undo it, and then I'll sew through all these spaces if I have to. Wouldn't have been my first thought, but I will. I will indeed, if it needs it. But what I think I'm going to do, oh wait, we got to do the top edge first. I was going to say what I think we'll do is we'll just put it underneath some books and let it dry. That's what I was going to say. Where am I going? Do it this way because I can't see. All right, so I know I'm doing it again. And then got it. Okay. I know I'm being overly cautious because I know how many times I've failed at this. I know how many times I've failed. Well, there never fails, but you know what I mean. I didn't get the result I was headed for. And so you keep trying things until you get it, man. You know. So I wanted to rephrase that. It's not a fail. It's just not what I was after. So I'm going to do this one right here because I can see the edging. I'm not really worried. If I wind up going on to the back, that's fine. You know, if it wraps over, as long as it's not the edge of this on the edge of that. Because, you know, then it won't ever stick well. It never does for any collaging work if you're trying to go right, fold right on the edge. That's the word I'm looking for. So I'm trying to not fold on the edge. I should have put that over underneath there, huh? Can I have this little piece? Because it's a perfect little... It was a sticker of some sort. And I don't know, it was stuck onto my paper that's sitting here. Cool. Oh, it's from yesterday, because look, I've stamped on it. Those little dotty stamps, which I'm sure we'll use again. And you can see how it doesn't really want to stick to the plastic, but I think we can make it stick. And if not, like I said, I'll cut the edges and then I'll sew them, and then I'll just sew back around the edge to close it up. Because then it's a really nice pocket, you know? Oh, see what I just did? Just what I said don't do. See that? Maybe if I let it dry. And if not, I'll put a piece of washi there. So yeah, I'm just trying to phase through these things. I don't think we did this one yet. I don't want it to match exactly what's underneath of it. Oh, I have two of them here. Look. So yeah, I don't know. I just thought this could be, I know there's two there. There we go. I thought this could be kind of cool vibes, you know? Yes? Here, let's scoot this one down here. Here, you come down here to this end. There we go. And we put this one here. Yep. This is a sticker. Remember? Because I already have the back of it on the other side. Which we'll keep and use again. Because you can stamp on those. They're perfectly good. So you guys, I did not get my 10 things out of the house this week. That didn't happen. Which I'm a little disappointed at myself for. But then again, I'm like, well, it's not that big of a deal. It's not a race. It's a goal, you know. I mean, I knew I wasn't going to hit it all the time. I'm not going to stop. I'm still going to work at it, but, you know. Oh, get off there. You stick to that. Oh, it's not sticking all the way down. Well, that would make sense because you didn't do it all the way down now, did you? Oh, because I don't need to. What is wrong with me? Did you see what I just did, you guys? Oh, sticky sticker. I just glued those two together for no good reason. That's okay, though. I guess that's how they're going to go on the next one if I get my hair out of it. Yeah, we're getting a haircut later. My whole family's going at one time. We never do that, but we all happen to need them at the same time. So I was like, well, you can just do it on the weekend. Oh, see? That is cute. I like it very much. Look at that. What do you think? Oh, this is a little bit over this edge, isn't it? There. What do you think? See, that's how it's going to look when it's closed. And I think that's pretty cool. So this one is going to need a little more glue here. Or it's going to need a piece of washi or something on the back to hold it, I think. And then, of course, once it's done, we can come back and put some stamps on it to give it a look. Because like this one, okay, really, we need something to split that up. So let's just do that. Let's just do like in here. We'll do a piece. It's like coming off the page like that. Yeah, better. Okay. Much better. Okay, so we'll cut that and then yep, okay. I can see where some of them aren't stuck to the, strangely enough, the opposite piece of paper. You know, like stick down to the paper, at least. Come on, give us a break, man. Yeah, see, this needs more glue. Paper to paper, I guess I could have used the other glue when I got to that part. But okay, I'm going to stick this under a book down there by the fan. And I put all the books away. Can you believe it? I did, even though I'm going to go through them and cut them all up. That's okay. I have a mat down here. I can put a mat over it to put some weight on it. I don't know how I think the fan's going to get to it that way, but that's okay. And then I had That was one part of it. I know there's a second part of that. But I had something else I wanted to, I don't know. I don't know where it went. But over here, I'm doing an exchange this month with, they're stuck, with cards. And as you can see, I have cards. But it's got to be flat, which I don't excel at. I'm trying to get the cards off the top so that I can move the, like this is a good one. We could do that one because that could be the back and that's cool. All right, I'll put my little baby wipes back up here. Right now I have all my gel prints hanging in front of them because then they're easy for me to grab. This one I think I'm going to do a bee thing, so, because my thought is, honestly, you can still write over top of these, right? Okay, we did all the neutrals and I'm happy with that. But that doesn't mean we have to stick with neutrals. I'm just saying. I want them kind of neutral or we have to push them back. But like we can play with other things. I should have grabbed my stamps are on the other side of the room. But I have all these little, see? I got all kinds of littles too that we can add on top. So this one I can do paper, glue. Holy moly. Sorry guys. Huh? I don't know where my cap went. Do you see that? All right, so we'll just stick a pin in it for now. That's why it has pins all over the side, because Patty's not responsible. And then we will figure out what do we want to start with. I think we're still going to start with, like, where's that piece I took off the back of that? You see how fast I lose things on my desk? Because I'm ever so organized. There it is. Oh, and there's the other side to that I'll do. I don't know if we'll do it on camera or not, but I'll get there. Get. Oh my goodness. I mean, stay here because you're straight, but Lordy. Okay. So we'll start with this piece. Back to the art glitter glue. Now my art glitter glue does not hold as quick as art glitter glue should, because apparently art glitter glue is only good for a year, is what the manufacturer says, to make that quick hold. Not that it stops being glue, it's still glue, but it's that instant fast hold thing it's got going on for it. Yeah, mine's definitely more than a year old, and I still have the big refill bottle, so I need to use it more, clearly. Okay, so this is going to look good here, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to do just in the center for the moment. See, it's already clogging up on me. See that? There we go. Get out of there, clog. That was way too much glue. I know. Yeah. Okay, give me one of these little babies. Because what I was going to say is I'm going to do just the center. That way we can tuck things. You know? We can tuck it under and over and whatever. Where's it go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? All right, I was trying to find, here it is. Because it's see-through, I keep losing it. Which is kind of ridiculous, but okay, just stay there then. I don't mind. I don't want this color next to that color. They're too close. All right, so you just sit there for a minute. This will work though. I guess I could have just glued it down because it looks like I'm going right on top. I usually intertwine, yep, things. I weave them back and forth, but like I would do this. Oh, but don't do that here, right? Because then it's not, oh no, it's still square in a rectangle, right? Is it? Yeah, I'm counting it. That's how I normally do things. I like to make them go back and forth. But because I'm concentrating so hard on just squares and rectangles, I'm messing with my own brain. See, that blends too much. Let's try this one here. And I could have used a glue stick. That would be fair enough to say. See, and because the art glitter glue is old, it's allowing me to move things where normally it would not allow that. Yep, I like that. Somewhere on this desk I have a scraping tool, but you know, I really need to clean the desk, which I came in here to do. I wasn't even planning to video yet, but okay, I don't know where it's at. But I really have this stuck in my brain. And you know, when you have something stuck in your brain, it needs to come out. It's telling you, let's do this thing, you know? It's like it's yelling at you and you're not listening. So that's never a good thing. And you know, I have a 20-second brain, so most things I just think about and then I forget it. I don't want this and this to be at the same height, so I'm pulling it down some. But this one is not letting me forget it. So I'm like, alrighty then, alrighty then. Yep, we're gonna put the green one right here. That is way too much glue, I know. But now that's how it's coming out. Now that it's flowing, it's flowing. Here, this is fun. Oh, look, we need a piece here. And that's okay. Let's cut it first. So, man down there with the, in 20 seconds when I can't figure out where the ruler's at, you guys, it's at my feet because it just fell off the overly cluttered desk. All right, because now we need a piece of this green up here for sure. But it's a square, so we can do that. Yeah, we could even pull it right there, right underneath that line. Because we can do what we want to do. That's why. Okay. Is this a square still? No, because I rounded the bottom. Yeah, there we go. Now it is. Let me make sure this is down. See? That's the only thing. You got to remember, go back and put your pieces down. No clue where this is from. Sorry. Because once they're in this bucket, I don't know anymore. So we need to put something up here to break this up. And I feel like these might be stickers. So I might have just put a sticker down. It's in my hair, you guys. So generally, if you bend the edge, you know, they'll come apart. If it's, yep, see there? Oh, I'm sorry. See, I just bent that little edge right there. And then it came right apart like that. You scoot up. I didn't realize. Sorry. Sorry. You guys were probably yelling at me the whole time. Patty, get in the freaking camera. Oh, let's do it this way. Do we want to do it this way? Yeah, we're going to do it this way. And I'm going to come off the page on purpose. Yep, sure did. Because I like it that way. I like breaking the edges. I'm trying to put them all in this little pile over here, these little bits and pieces, so we can use them again, but I'm not doing a great job. Okay, that one's good, right? And then we'll put some little, where is it? Little stamps on it, or see? Here's some bubbly stamps. And then I don't want a massive color, so let's try, this is, I don't know, tea dye and oxide. But there's probably something else still on here, to be fair. Yeah, see, I just want a background like that. Nothing big, which is nice because this is an oxide. So if we go overboard, we can just get it wet and it'll change colors, and then that'll be even cooler. But see, it'll fill in like this yellow gap here. See? Dun, ta-da! See it? It's subtle, but it's there, and that's all we need. We don't need masses of masses. I want to put some right there, though. Something. There we go. There. Perfect. All right, I'm going to set that one aside where I'm going to promptly lose it, I'm sure. And then I lost the piece I was going to do, you guys. So that's okay. Let's do a bigger one. Oh my goodness, everything just went down. Because you'd think I would just leave them right here in the box that's next to me, like a normal person would do, Patty. But no, you got to be difficult. All right, so let's try it in the book. Let's try a new page, even though we'll probably then just pull the page out. See how many times I have failed? I start good and then things happen. Which aren't a failure. It's still a really cool page. Christmas. Go past the Christmas. Oh, that's partially Christmas. All right, here's a page. And these are nice and thin, which I like, because that means when we back them onto something, it's not a big deal. All right, let's just, now we're just going to haphazard throw some on here. Oh, but I want to start with these big ones. And where is the piece I took off, that yellow piece? Because I really like the yellow pop, surprisingly enough. Oh, what are you doing? Bend the edge a little bit. I don't have to crease the edge, I just got to bend it to work it because I don't know where my pin is. There, see? No worries. And these are super sticky, but I still, because you know, over time, do not trust it to stay done. All right. So you can tell I already tore a page out of here. And that is upside down, but it does not matter a bit. And we're going to take this piece here, before I lose track of it again. And we're going to put it down in this corner down here. Can you see this corner? You cannot. Let me turn the book. Get crap out of our way. Down in this corner. I really need to find one of my scraping somethings. There's one. There's one. Ta-da. All right. Yeah, so I was thinking, let's use some big ones. And see, I got all these fun ones too. I mean, I have a lot of fun ones in here. I just never think about using them. These are ones that I splattered. Do you remember doing the splatter thing, you guys? I'm trying to find some squarish ones to put in the corners, to get the corners going, because that's what Gail does. And I want to be like Gail. Everybody wants to be like Gail. I'm not, because our aesthetic is very different. I keep trying to do some of hers because it's beautiful. But, you know, that's the fun of it. We all do things differently. And if we all did it the same, we'd all be super bored. All right, I'm throwing these back in the box, kind of. Not in their proper place, I'm sure, but in the box. I'm just trying to see if I have different these, which are all underneath the box, the thing now. So that'll be interesting. Oh no, don't put it up there. Good golly. That was like tone on tone. Did you see that? Not that I won't change them, because you know I will. I'll paint them bad boys. I don't care. Oh, this one's not down. And I already failed at doing the corners. Look at that. I meant to put something big in the corners. But I didn't. Because you know, whatever goes in your corners is probably going to get covered, at least partially. But that's okay. Let's do, not you, because you're cut. You're not, that one was not a, see, it's a ticket, so it's not. Apparently we're using this one, which I don't think is a, oh, it is a sticker. All right. I love that these are just, I am chaotic. My colors, my backgrounds tend to be very chaotic, and often I have to push them back with, you know, gesso or whatever, because it's really hard to put something on top when you're super loud in the background, but you can do it. I do it all the time. It's just, you know, you got to be expecting that extra step. I should have went the opposite way with this, but that's okay. It's not going to matter in the end. Nope, surely will not. Yeah, I don't know what that was. So normally I have this, I do, when I'm not on camera, I do these things on a spin. I have a spin. Well, you've seen it with the paint pours. When I spin the paints, I put it on there. That way I can continue to turn it all the time. And I don't forget about turning it. I don't know why I'm putting it on there instead of on the papers. But that is exactly what I'm doing. And I do that so that I can get different perspectives on what's happening. See, like I've already used this one. Move on to a different one, Patty. You have plenty of them. Here's one. I really like this one with the number 7. It's one of my favorite numbers. 3 is my favorite number because that's how many's in my family. You know, my perfect little family of 3. Yeah, we're so not perfect, but you know, it's perfect to me. Well, Samuel lives with me for a mama, so you know, of course we're not perfect. Well, I got a lot of this tone going on, which is starting to not please me. So I think we're going to have to branch out and grab some other stuff out of the container. I was trying to go for neutrals, but you guys, they're not going good. I'm starting to feel a little boxed in. You know what I mean? So what if we take some of these? I think these are possibly scrapbooking with me, but don't quote me. Not that one. That one's not. They might not be. I don't know, because they're in the bucket. I was going to use these as the toppers, as focal points. You know, the top tier. Sorry, I'm just trying to look where all those little pieces. Here's some of them. You're not part of this. Go away. So, all right, I don't know what that is, but we're going to put it here. There. And then we have this one that we can put here. So you guys, I watched Tom Hanks's A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood yesterday. My husband wouldn't watch it with me. Like, we watch movies together every night, and he was like, nope. Because he thought it was going to be like a heavy tearjerker. And he's not into that right now, right? He's like, no. I thought it was the most amazing story, because it's not really about Mr. Rogers at all. I mean, it is about Mr. Rogers, but that's not the focal point. And it's, but if that's what he was really like in real life, what an amazing person. What, like, just amazing, humble. I mean, I knew he was trained to be a pastor. I don't know if everybody knows that. Did you guys know that Mr. Rogers was actually an ordained minister? Presbyterian, I believe. But it's really, the story's more about the journalist, who I forgot his name, sorry, but who went to interview him. And it's really his story. And it's amazing. And I have to text my friend Teresa today and ask her if she's seen it. If not, tell her to see it. Because it's amazing. And I used to watch Mr. Rogers a little bit with Sam when he was little, but, you know, I was like, well, I don't know. Because I didn't grow up with Mr. Rogers. So I hadn't seen any of his stuff until I became a parent myself. You know, because then you want your kids. He teaches such core values, and yet still goes deep. And I learned something from it. Even just watching it, I wondered. I stopped and Samuel's computer is in. So we have a living room with the informal dining room attached, you know, kind of thing. But we don't use that, of course. So, but Samuel's not allowed to have a computer in his room. That's one of our rules. So even though, I know, he's got phones and tablets, and so it doesn't matter. But it was my husband's rule, and we will be sticking to that rule for the rest of our days. Because, let's face it, Sam's only got another 2 years before he's not home anyway. But I digress, as usual. I was watching it, and then I was going to tell Sam at the end of the night, I was like, I'm really sorry you didn't watch Mr. Rogers with me. It was really great. And A Beautiful Day in the Neighborhood is actually the name of the show. And so he was like, I watched it from my computer. So I thought he was playing his computer the whole time. But it was good enough that he tuned out what he was doing on the computer and started watching the show. And then there was some core values in there that I strive to always achieve. But when people say things to you like I've lost my tablet, so I don't know. Like, hey, your piece really resonates with me, and this is why your art piece resonates with me. This is what it makes me think of, blah, blah, blah. Which happened to me this morning, which was such a lovely thing. I'm so happy with that. And I'm happy that somebody was seeing what I was seeing. I just didn't voice it. Because, you know, I was doing a video. And I was more worried about the technique than the results. But when I went back and looked at the results, I was like, oh, okay, I made this cool. So, and I've been talking about Germany with Samuel a lot. The Nazi regime, actually is what we were talking about. And how some people are trying to say it didn't happen. And that saddens me because, you know, if you forget it, you're going to repeat it. It's just, that's how humans work. But anyhow, he said when he talks to children, and in an interview with someone, what is the one thing he thinks parents should remember in that? And he's like, instead of saying to your kid, I'm paraphrasing, you're going to be a great adult one day, or you're going to be great someday, or blah, blah, blah. That makes your child subconsciously assume that they're not great and perfect right now, exactly how they are. And so you're kind of taking away this moment and making them go for a different moment, right? Like, it seems like, and it does, because my husband said to me one time, if you tweaked your art just a little bit, it would be sellable. And he meant it as a helpful comment. But what it said is, your work isn't good enough right now. And that's not what he meant. Absolutely not what he meant. But that's exactly what he actually said. All right, that's what it says when you say that to someone. And so the same principle is true for your children, right? So if they're going to be perfect later in life, then that implies they're not now. And I thought, wow, that really hits home. I wonder how often I do that to Sam, and I know I do, because Sam is stubborn. Ooh, he's like his mama. Like, gives me a run for my money in the stubborn department, which he learned from me, so I'm not complaining, but I know that I have said in the past, you know what? Being stubborn is going to make you a very powerful adult someday. Just make sure you're standing on the right principles for the right reason, not just for the sake of stubbornness, right? Because then you're just being contrary and obstinate. There's a difference. And I was trying to teach him that lesson to make sure you're fighting for what you need to be fighting for. You know, like make it a conscious choice and then stand your ground. But what I said was, someday, it's going to make you a great adult someday. So yeah, failure moment. And I thought about that, and I was like, oh. So then Sam and I talked about that last night. That's why I'm telling you guys. That's the whole point. That even as an adult, apparently I'm still learning from Mr. Rogers. Who knew? Right? Because we think, most of the time we think, well, we're adults. We know this stuff. So, and then that had me having my son, because earlier in the day we were talking about chasing heroes. And I'm sure that the majority of you know Matthew McConaughey's speech about who his hero is. And I was trying to paraphrase it to Samuel, which is never good. And so instead, I was just like, hey, I'm going to pull this up, and I'd just like you to hear it. Try to hear what he's saying. Be in the moment with him and hear what he's saying. Because it's pretty good, and it's exactly what I'm trying to say to you. You know, don't chase other heroes. Be your hero that you are always, every day, trying to be a better you. I'm on a soapbox today, aren't I? Sorry, guys, but this is what my day held yesterday. And it was great because my son is a teenager, so, you know, talking to mom is not high on his list of things to do. Like having talks. We talk, obviously, but, you know, talks can so easily fall into lecture mode, which is not what I want. And my son's already sensitive to that because I'm teaching him to drive. And I have to remind him, I'm not criticizing you. I'm telling you what has to be to pass a test. Because I want to make sure he knows that, you know, I know we all drive differently after we have our license. I mean, we still follow the law, but, you know, there's things that I do that's not strict on the test. So I'm course correcting things, and he's like, you do that. And I'm like, yeah, don't do that, because apparently Now that we've looked over the test, I could get in trouble for that. So let us not do that. Let me not do it either. I'm just trying to see if I can lift this by any chance, but I think I'm just ruining things. Yeah, okay, never mind. Just put it back down there and just cover it up. I was hoping to wrap it on top. Because as I'm chattering along about, you know, everything and nothingness, I'm forgetting to weave my papers. Green, green, we need some green this way. But I don't want to do a full... Oh, it's on the floor by my feet, you guys. Woohoo! I'm so glad I told you guys. Because see there, I just remembered it. So see, this is not, that's not a square. It's going back in the box for a later day. Because we need, you know, I'm trying to make the triangle of greens. If we're going to have green on here, you got to have at least 3 pieces. Well, you don't, but I do. Because that's how it's supposed to work. No, that's what's aesthetically pleasing. It makes your eye move around. Like this one actually should have been over further. But that's okay, because we'll put a little green something there. So what do we got? We have this space, these spaces, this space, that space. That, holy cow, Patty, you got a lot of spaces going on. All right, if I just use this one, I'm looking for different colors, see? And I feel like I got enough colored over there, but none over here, which is all going to get cut up. I realize that, but still. Still in all, it's the principle of the thing. Oh, shoot. All right, well, we can put this one, oh, maybe we should put it here. We'll put it here. This page is going to have a lot of glue on it, y'all, because I'm not even close to gluing proper. Oh, my coffee's sizzling. It pressurizes because it's in a Contigo container, and sometimes it just out of the blue pressurizes. I need paint there, paint here. I need some paint down here. Okay. Alrighty. So what else is everybody else doing on this fine Sunday? I'm going to watch another movie tonight, so I might have something to tell you again tomorrow, but my husband right now is not into any, mostly we're just doing comedies, because that's where we're at right now. You know, it's winter time, it's kind of dark, dreary, people get the downsies, and so why bother putting yourself in that kind of space where something is a heavy movie, you know? That's where we're personally at right now. So if it's fun, hey, if you guys got some funny movies you think we should watch, let me know. And then my husband, randomly, he's walking down the stairs and my son's music is going in his room, which is not his room. He temporarily is in my yoga studio because we're redoing his floors in his room. So he's got fresh new floors because I bought him a Wave Master for Christmas. It's that, for those of you who don't know, it's a punching bag that sits on the floor. But I wanted him to be able to safely kick and spin because he is very close to testing for his first brown. And then he'll like, if he stays on track, he'll be a black belt by next year. Well, mid next year, like easily. And I say that only because we stop and go to Michigan in the summer times. So we never count that time because that's, you know, lost time. He could have been a black belt years ago if his mother didn't suffer migraines and not be able to take him half the time. That's my bad, but not really too much I can do about that. So we just go along, and he's not deterred at all. He's going to do what he's going to accomplish it. His goal was to be a black belt before he finished high school, but it looks like he'll be a black belt way before he finishes high school, which is great. I'm just deciding where to stick this. Okay, so we got to cover this, and this, right? And I'm not liking the white stickers on here, but I have to keep reminding myself in my head that we're going to stamp them. I'm looking for a good color. If we go that way, I like it. Okay. Yep, my fingers are getting very sticky. I do have my sponge. It's right up there at the top. So when we're done with this one, yeah, maybe, I shall grab it and wipe my fingers off because I'm not even sure if I'm going to make it through here. If they weren't stickers, I would not be having a problem right now. See that? I had to part and put it back together again. Okay. Sit there. And because I'm not using a scraper tool, I'm using my fingers, which is, I know, no big shocker there, Patty. I'm going to put it upwards because it's going to be close to that butterfly, so I know they're going to wind up in the same space. Might as well have them facing the same way so I don't go nutty. Are we good? Did I put anything on here that wasn't? Okay, nope. I was just looking in the bin and I'm like, oh man, all these have, you know, bits and bobs and whatever. And I was like, shoot, did I forget what I'm doing again? The next one we do is not going to have to necessarily be all one thing. Okay, I need it to hit that spot there. Hope you guys can see that, right? And then I didn't want it to line up here or there. And it did not, so perfect. So we got just this little piece right there. Just some random little bitty, itty bitty piece. So I'm going to use a piece of one of the white backings, and then that way we can just stamp on it. It's stuck, it's stuck. There we go. Okay, got it. Got it. Ouch, poked myself. That's what happens when your glue has the pin right next to it. This way. Here. Good golly. Okay, this is why I pin my hair up before I come in here usually. And today I just didn't because I was gonna clean the dust off, not film. Okay, I think we're good to go, you guys. Look at that. That's a pretty good page, huh? And then if we cut this piece off over here that's clearly over the edge, then we'll take it and, where'd the glue go? Thinking let's take it and put it here. And then I'm going to wipe my hands really quick. Oh, part of it's dry. I wouldn't say they're going to be clean because that water's not clean. Oh, there's the lid. Yay. There's the lid to the Fabri-Tac. So what do you guys think? I think that's cool, right? I like it a lot. Okay. Just going to put my lid on the Fabri-Tac really quick, okay? Like it's got 3 at this point. You see that? It's got 3 needles on it. But when it has its lid on, then I can store it upside down. Okay. We did it in the book and we managed it. I'm so happy. Okay, where is our... let's do... Where's that scorched timber stuff? Because I'm going to have to remind myself to use that because I don't think it's going to be in my top 5 uses. I'm going to try... though, to remember to occasionally, oh, maybe for this kind of stuff, though. Look at that. I like it. Yeah, no rhyme or reason, guys. I'm just smacking it on there. Oh, I like it this way. Oh, yeah, this is a good stamp for this because, you know, you don't want quite black, but I think that's good. Patty, stop. Stop. Yep. I don't listen. I do love the color. It's just, your stuff can go grungy, you know, hella quick. And I'm not doing grungy right now. But I fail at grungy quite often. So that's something we will be doing. But not yet. But this will be a great background for grunge, huh? I'm just finding where I didn't do it all the way. And maybe I should sew this around on this before I cut it for anything. Okay, so we did that. I think we're just about done, you guys. But I want to see if really quick we can do just a card that we can then turn into a, nope, wrong card. Oh, here, just a piece of card stock. So this one, we're just going to go, we're going to use everything this time. If they got edging, I'm okay with that. Yeah, we're going to do it like a normal Patty Speedway, you know. Just, I still want to use a lot of these though, because I have so many of them. I don't know how that happened. It's like that. You think you're ordering one thing and you're ordering another, but because it was like not Temu. What was the old one? AliExpress. You know, back in the day, before you know that they're not a great space to buy things, because they might be stealing people's stuff. And I'll never know. If I have somebody's used stuff, I wouldn't know. Plus, most of my stuff is used, but I did buy these, I do believe. I'm going to put one of these down in this corner over here. Look, even though I said we're going to do anything, I'm still trying really hard to stay into the squares and rectangles. Can you tell? I'm like, you could do it, Patty. You could do it. We might wind up a little bit over, you guys, because I want to. I don't like it there. It's too lined up with that one. I want to put a focal point on it. Nope, that one has a wrong top. It would be fine though if I did like this. There. Did we use mushrooms yet? No. Let's use some mushrooms. Look, I got tons of them. Oh, and that one. I love that one, actually. And I was hoarding these for a little while because I really liked it. Like, I love this design. I love that. But, like, really? So use it on something if you love it so much. See, these I got all glued together even. Like, it's not awesome. Oh, I forgot. I should do something down here, huh? I'm trying to stay within it so we don't have to cut too much. Whoops. There we go. I love doing that. I like weaving paper. I just think it gives it a little extra you know? Two of those again. Okay, so if we stick this here, and I'm going to leave that part up so that I can put something there. I should have cut it ahead of time. Not on that line. I don't want it on the line though. There. I'm just like flipping them. What's going on here? Oh, where's the one I just said I love? Oh, right here. So much for going fast, huh? Let's see. I think I did it backwards. I should have did it this way. Well, I am going to do it this way, but I knew what I meant. There. That's what I was trying to say. You know, I know what I mean. I know what I mean. Nobody else ever knows what I mean, but I do. You know, it's just kind of the important part. Oh, where's my thing? I forgot I'm tearing straight, aren't I? See? See how quickly I forget? Oh, I better tear this way. Thought I had that part down already, but I do not. So, because I want to. Is this one down now? Nope, sure not. Oh no, stay. Oh, uh-oh. Get back up there. Stay. Behave yourself. Okay. One more right there. You need a something. Okay. You know, these might be stickers too. Yes, it is. Darn it. You know how many I've put down now that aren't stickered? This way. There. Nice, right? Okay. And so then, let me grab the birds. I want a bird, I think. I want a bird. Oh, if I can find the birds. Birds. Okay. I think we want a bird, and then we'll be done, guys. We just need to find a bird that will look cute sitting here. He's nice. Nice pop of color would be good, though. Don't you think? Yeah. Yes, I do. See there? But we're going to scoot it up to this one. Oh, please. Because now we've done the background, I feel accomplished. We can put some other stuff with it. Well, first we gotta put some of this stuff on. But which one is still not, I don't know where my hearts are. So we're gonna use this. What color would we like to do? What color bird did I just pick? I picked a pink bird, so let's do, well, no, let's do a dark background. We're gonna do the scorched timber stuff again. Yeah, because I don't know where the rest went. So just use your ruler, y'all. Yeah, you see those? Isn't that fun? Little stars just twinkling along. I like doing it on the angles because then it doesn't look as patterned. It does stamp really good though, I must say. I love these stamps so much. Okay, so that part's going to come off obviously. It's over our edge. So where'd our bird go? Right here. So we put him here, and then he needs a label or something underneath of him. Where are my, right here, Junk Journal Studio labels. Or, oh, let's do this. Never mind. You scoot over here. These are Amy at Crafty Cats bingo bits. Yeah, look at that, still square. Just saying. Well, I feel pretty accomplished today, you guys. What do you guys think? I think that worked out. Oh, get your tail on, buddy. Do I want it on top? Hang on. Yeah, I think I do. There we go. And then we'll just take our little dauber and color that piece right there in so that it blends into the background because I did not fussy cut it. There we go. But look at that. I did a neutral. Yeah, I'm impressed with myself about the neutral actually. And then we will, I want to go around the edge with this red color first, and then we'll go around with the scorched timber. And now I'm trying to hurry because I know we're done. I know we're at our time to be done. So, oh, I missed a spot right there. Was somebody yelling at me? That's not a collaged spot. Nope, that's too close. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Hang on, guys. I was so close to being done too. Look at, see what happens? They just kind of seal together over time. So just use your stuff. Use it. Oh no, don't do that. See, because I'm hurrying now so I can be done, but really I don't know why. You guys can turn off your cameras if you want. It'll be okay. I won't be mad. I won't even know. Well, I will know, but no, don't do that. You didn't do it with the rest of them. I was going to do one where I inked around all the edges. We'll do that next time. Because obviously I did not do that. There. Yeah, it's like we never messed up in the first place. Also means this is not well stuck. Which is fine too, but okay. Everything else has the red. It has to have the red too, or it's just going to look weird. And then I will scorch timber the very, very edges to not obliterate the red, just to enhance it. Right? Oh, okay, I got a couple spots we obviously need to glue down, and that's okay. I got the whole weaving thing. I don't know. I think I've always done it. There's several things I've always done that I'm seeing come out as new things, so then I don't want to be like, well, I've been doing that forever, because that's just rude. Okay, I guess we're cutting it off because I can't find the tear ruler. Okay, so we have this one, which I'm really loving. Right? And then I was going to see how this turned out. Well, it turned out very nice indeed, except for that piece of washi tape right there. So let's see if we can fold it over. Oh, fold it straight would be helpful, Patty. Yeah, very nice, huh? We just need to go around the edges. Give it some love on the edges. It's funny to me, it's stuck to the stuff, but the some of the pieces aren't stuck. And that could possibly be because those were stickers, and I didn't take the sticker back off because I didn't realize it was a sticker. But all things can be fixed because that's what we do. Right? And I'm sure we did another piece, right? Oh, I set it right over there so I wouldn't forget. Yeah, I have a lot of things still sitting on my desk that we've just done in this past week. So, very nice. And then when you put this on the page, then this could go sit right behind it, like that, right? Very nice. And then this one, we just got to put a focal point on. And then, what else? Oh, we did the big page. On the big page, yeah. And this one, we'll probably do dots or something before we stick a focal point on. And those one have stars. Look at that. We did great, you guys. Thank you for hanging with me while I did this. This was awesome. And I finally feel accomplished with the whole rectangle thing. I don't want those two to meet up, so we'll be putting another piece right there. But that's okay. All right. Thank you, guys. And I will talk to you guys tomorrow. All right. Love yous. Bye.